Okay, so this training, I'm not here to tell you what to do. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. But I can't leave this vital information and understanding out. It's something that's so important for us to know as humans what this is actually doing to us. Now, let's define our terms first, okay? News is like Fox, CNN, yeah, TV style news. And then we have like Instagram, like in 10 years, asteroids might destroy the earth. And, this is happening over here and that is happening over there. That is what I'm talking about, okay? And this is everywhere. You are receiving this information all the time. Now, you don't have to. You have to be very intentional to avoid this stuff, but you can. Now, Amanda and I made the conscious decision as a couple to eliminate news. We don't watch it. It's a non-negotiable for us. At first, there was this fear of missing out, and that gave us anxiety. But once we got over that, our relationship leveled up. We got into way less fights. We make more money. Our business is growing. We can love so much easier, and we don't fear being alive. We actually enjoy being present where we live with what we have. And I think that's extremely powerful. Let's dive into it. The news isn't just facts. It's emotional programming, okay? Your brain doesn't filter real versus digital stress. Every negative headline spikes your fight or flight system. What feels like staying informed may actually be keeping you stuck. Now, before I progress to the next slide, I do want to say this if I didn't already. I'm not saying don't watch the news. I would try cutting it out for a week and see what happens, knowing you're going to feel more anxious in the beginning because you are used to always having to stay informed with negative things. Okay, so try it, see what happens. Let's keep going. Your brain, when watching the news, thinks it's in danger. Okay, your nervous system doesn't know that the crisis is on a screen. The news activates the amygdala, your brain's fear center. So you literally have a center of your brain activated while watching the news. You don't know this though, okay? You feel overwhelmed, you feel anxious, and you feel drained without doing anything. You're fighting invisible fires all day, and it's burning your results. This is why you just wake up and think you're an anxious person, but it's more because of your behaviors and your choices. Okay, and if you don't agree with what I just said, that's okay. Let's go into it. Your cortisol is up, your hormones are down, and your motivation is gone. Okay, stress hormones don't just affect your mood, they literally change your body. Okay, high cortisol equals stored belly fat, poor recovery, and hormone dysfunction. Chronic stress reduces free testosterone, okay, and estrogen, of course, as well, and this kills your drive. You literally will be a less motivated person. Low dopamine makes you feel numb, flat, and unmotivated to train or do a lot of things, honestly. And this is why you know what to do, but still cannot seem to do it. I think we can all agree that focus is so important in life if we're going to succeed and achieve our dreams and goals. The news is killing your focus. Every headline trains you to chase the next hit. Breaking news fragments your attention span. And here's the result: poor focus at work, half-hearted workouts, and constant mental noise. The more you consume, the harder it is for you to stay present right here, right now. And you're not distracted, you are overstimulated. This right here, okay? Here we go. You don't need more info. You need less noise. Oh, that's so true. It really is. Okay, clarity is not found in your feed. It is found in quiet. Most people watch the news to feel in control and stay informed, but it actually has the opposite effect. The more problems you learn about, the less empowered you feel. Like you don't feel in control. Everything feels out of control, right? This leads to learned helplessness, anxiety, apathy, okay? And the bottom line is when your mind is cluttered, your goals fall apart. Okay, so if you can't go a week without it, let's try this instead. 3-minute news detox that boosts results. Okay, cut the noise, reclaim your focus. Here's what to try for the next 7 days. No news or social media before 10 a.m. So you wake up at 6, make it a non-negotiable. You don't watch the news and you don't scroll on your phone until 10 a.m., okay? Morning walk before any screens, if you can't do that. Turn off your push notifications. DND your phone. Replace 15 minutes of news with 15 minutes of journaling or walking. This has to be a very conscious thing you do. You say, I got to watch the news, right? And then you say, nope. I told myself when I got that urge, I got my pen, I got my paper, let me write out, why do I feel like I need to watch the news right now? Why do I feel like I need to learn about a bunch of things that I cannot control and that will make my day stressful and I will feel very out of control? Why do I feel this way? And you can write it down and the urge to watch the news will go away. Now, this might be a hard concept to grasp. I know we live in the world of information, right? But you don't need to know everything, okay? Just enough to stay focused on your life. All right, so if you want more energy, better sleep, and a sharper mind, the easiest win might be just cutting the news, okay? Clients who I work with and people that I test this with report the following: better workouts, easier mornings, way lower anxiety, improved libido. So that means your sex drive is up. And that's important. We're humans. We do that by nature, right? Sharper mental focus and more space in their day. Why don't you test this for the next 7 days and then ask, was staying informed worth the inflammation? Again, much love. I only speak from a place of wanting to help people. This shift that Amanda and I made has changed our lives. And I feel now like it's like a drug. Like I don't need to know every little waking thing and scroll and know the news, but I used to feel that way. And I used to feel like it was so important too. But now that I've spaced myself from it, I focus on my family, my clients, helping my community, and taking care of myself. And I think that beats anything. Hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.